I'm pleased to welcome our first speaker who brings greetings on behalf of the university. Dr. Patrick Louchard is the Interim Vice Provost for Faculty Affairs and Interdisciplinary Initiatives. Dr. Louchard previously served as the Chief Academic Officer for Texas A&M University Galveston and Associate Provost at A&M. And prior to that, he was a department head in the Department of Marine Sciences at Galveston from 2010 to 2013, an associate director of the master's program in public administration at Columbia University from 2003 to 2006. He is responsible for a lot at the university, mostly involving faculty, and this includes the review and management of faculty hiring and awards and faculty matters for the provost, overseeing interdisciplinary initiatives and institutes that report to the provost, facilitating the university's visioning process, and coordinating academic initiatives. A full plate indeed. Please help me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Patrick Louchard.
Thank you, George, for the introduction. I have been at A&M for now 16 years, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. And it's a pleasure for me and an honor to welcome you today. I've been asked to give you an introductory welcome. So I've been thinking of a few things that you may want to hear. I'm sure you probably want to go on with your day and you're all excited. But I tried to imagine or to relive the time when I was in your shoes, starting my graduate school, my graduate program. And I still remember that day. I still remember the trepidation. And I can only imagine how excited you all are. Just a little less than 2 weeks ago, I graduated and hooded my last PhD student. And so I can also understand what that journey means for all of you. And I can understand what that journey leads to, because all of the graduate students I've worked with, I've seen them doing some extraordinary things, and it's no different for her. She's on her way to a lot of really exciting and fabulous things. You are all taking the next step in your education and life journey, and we're very, very happy to welcome you here. A&M is a very unique place. A lot of people say that, a lot of places say that, but we dedicate our discovery, development, communication, and application of knowledge and root them in something very particular, our core values, which are respect, excellence, leadership, loyalty, integrity, and the last one that really means a great deal to me, selfless service. And you'll see those, if you're new to A&M, you'll see those everywhere, and you will see that the vast majority of all of us and the students live and work by those core values. We believe that Texas A&M culture built on these values prepares students to assume roles of leadership, responsibility, and service to society. You are among the next generation of leaders who will transform the world. And that charge, as probably a lot of you know, has never been more important than it is today. I'm not just saying that. I see it in the students that graduate. That same PhD student I just mentioned is on her way to Canada to work on Northern ecosystem to try to understand how the changes on the earth are affecting those buffering regions that actually are so important to the climate system. So yeah, she really will do a great deal to help us understand how to make a better world. But I guess that for some of you, that story with my student, that goal, that achievement of becoming a graduate professional once you've graduated is still a bit of a dream. So I was thinking of a few things I wanted to say to you, and I have 3 thoughts I want to share with you that hopefully will help you in your journey. First, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'll ask you not to raise your hand, but to answer internally and honestly. Who among you here feels that you don't belong? Please don't raise your hand. Who feel that this is still too unreal and that you may not have a place here? I mean, really? Grad school? Let me tell you a little secret, but it shouldn't be one. While being welcome comes from the outside, we welcome you, and trust me, we welcome you. You are invited to participate. Belonging, on the other hand, is a personal decision. Let me repeat that. Belonging is a personal decision. Belonging is rooted in who you are and how you decide to be present, how you show up. So let me tell you something that is not a secret to anyone at the grad school, to all the programs that admitted you, to all the people who reviewed your credentials and said, yeah, these people belong here. You belong here in your program. There is no question about it. You belong here. Everybody suffers from imposter syndromes at some time. Trust me, I still do. Doubt never really disappears because you always try to solve harder problems. The doubt is always there. It just gets a little easier to deal with it, and it no longer is a problem. And that's the journey you're on. So do me a favor, in the coming years, or whenever you have doubt, that you are in the right place, tell yourself these two simple words: I belong. Please do that for me when you are in that place where you are doubting. Second, own only what you can control. You do not own the circumstances that appear in front of you and affect your life. The only thing you own is how you react to them. Do not impose weight on yourselves to change those circumstances that you cannot control. Adjust how you function. See the opportunities to be creative and learn from the situation. And more importantly, respect how you feel about it. And third, and this is important, we do not ask you to be superhuman. We only ask you to be human. Respect your limits and that of others. It is because we are human that we feel, we fail, and we prevail, whereas sometimes we don't. Missing the mark is okay. Feeling bad about it in yourself is okay. I'm sure it's not a place you want to be in, but it happens. I'm sure you've felt that. And when that happens, asking for help is okay. Needing to recalibrate is okay. I'll quote, maybe some of you know, Sunil Gupta, a serial entrepreneur and Harvard instructor, who said this: the version of the people that we admire is not the version of the people they started at. There were failures, there were setbacks, there were mistakes. And I'm pretty sure you have those experiences too. Sunil Gupta, however, is a very successful entrepreneur. Yet, and look him up if you don't know, he was invited twice to give a keynote presentation at FailCon, which is an international conference on failure. So take directions that failure can help to become very successful. It's how you react to them and how you internalize them that matters. You're entering the world of ideas, of advanced professional development. How often do you think the development of ideas fail? Actually, that's more the norm than the rule here. I hate to break it to you, but welcome to massive world of experimentation that most often than not leads to failures and setbacks. I've had my fair share, but also, and because of it, to amazing innovation and advancement. Be realistic about your expectations, develop methods to recalibrate, build your network so you have a stronger support structure when you're facing doubt and setbacks. And more importantly, define what success realistically means to you. Don't take it from others. It comes internally. Graduate school is an exciting journey where you will all grow, where you all belong because you all have ideas and perspective to bring to the discussion, where the more you collaborate and share, the more you will develop viable path for success. It's an exciting time to be an Aggie graduate or professional student. You're about to step in the middle of this excitement. In 2021, A&M generated over $1 billion in research, which is only 1 in 12 universities in the entire nation. But the most important thing to you is that this would not be possible without people like you who actually are helping develop and push forward the advancement of ideas. Today's orientation gives you an opportunity to introduce you to many of the services and resources that will support your success while you're here. But it's an opportunity for you as well. And before I wrap up, I want to leave you with 3 challenges for the day. First, meet someone new. 2, learn something new. And 3, make a personal commitment to excellence. Beyond today, as you start your program this fall, commit to experiences beyond those required by your degree. Take advantage of student organizations, career support, professional development. Connect with your colleagues outside your discipline. Can spark new ideas and meaningful collaborations. Get involved. Make sure that each of you is represented in your field. Make room for each voice to be heard. You are all the future of your fields. The diversity of your voices, your perspective, your background, all of them matter in defining those fields. Those drivers and multiple voices, those diverse and multiple voices are what will drive innovation, creativity, and the solutions to the problems of tomorrow. Enjoy your day and have a great semester. We're so excited to have you and can't wait to see what you accomplish. Have a great day. Thank you.